Try map 16. Here we go. Oh, this was a hard one. I kind of underestimated this in my blind attempt and practice. I did very well in my blind run. I died a couple times here, and then maybe once in the couch file fight? That was it. So then it took me like a day to beat this. First of all, obviously this first round is pretty spooky. You get very little gear. Oh, after playing Doom 64, it's nice to see, I know it's weird to say, it's nice to see an arch file. And there's our old friend, the chain gunner. Yeah, this first area, there's quite a bit to explore. It's also nice that the shotguns are actually animated. Doom 64 is a strong game, but it has some limitations. Yeah, we're a pretty relaxed section. I guess I'll just talk about how gorgeous this map is. Look around. I don't know if you'd want to live here. Maybe if you had, like, buffers and stuff. It's a pretty big area. Oh, the Revenant. Oh, I've been playing Doom 64 all day. I haven't seen this man in so long. Which is weird, because they could have just added a Revenant to the game. I don't understand. You know what? They don't get away with that. They don't get away with, we didn't have space, okay? They had a Spectre. They could have just not had the Spectre. The Spectre in that game is yellow. He absolutely is not invisible. There's completely no point of it. And even if there was, the Spectre's dumb anyway. You should be able to see stuff. And they have the Nightmare Imp. If you really want the Nightmare Imp, an imp that's a little bit faster than the regular imp, and his projectiles are a little bit faster, just... I'm trying to get the Megasphere. I realize that I passed it, so I need to go down the stairs a little bit to open the teleporter. And then I still mess it up. So, if you want to have the Nightmare Imp, an imp with slightly faster projectiles and movement speed, just make that the regular imp. You don't need two variations where one is lame and one is cool. And then for the Hell Knights and the Barons, you could have replaced one of them with a Revenant, right? I'm talking about 3 demons here that I think were replaceable, and you could have made one of them the Revenant. But whatever. It was a cool game. If you play it continuous, it's really easy. If you play it pistol start, it's also pretty easy. I mean, I know I'm not a professional. I'm not speed running stuff, but I am playing Sunlust, so my view of what's hard and maps made in the 90s for the most general of audiences might not be super accurate. There were some tricky portions for sure. Anyway, here's a Cyber Demon who is appropriately chunky. He's not really chunky in Doom 64. So I'm just gonna run away from the Cyber Demon here. We'll come back to him later. I think he hits me in the face. So We're going to spawn in these revenants, but I don't want to deal with them, so I'm going to jump right into this little cave. And we will deal with spider demon instead. You can hear that sound anywhere across the map. Doesn't depend on distance. This fight is ridiculous. I don't know how you're supposed to beat it consistently. I just do my best. Yeah, that's... I don't know, man. This is where most of my runs ended. The weave. Let's see what I do from here. Oh, I use super shotgun. Okay. Oh, it's nice to see that animation again. It feels like it's been so long. Been maybe a day. Maybe less than a day. I think it's actually been less than a day. Doom 64 doesn't have the full reload. It just kind of bumps back a little bit, like Quake. So if you just run over here, look at that. Some loot. Oh, and we get to see our Doom guy again. Alright. Yeah. I'm scared of Revenants. They're scary boys. So now I gotta avoid the Cyber Demon who has the high ground on me while dealing with the Revenants. Alright. I can't believe I did this. I planned it out that I would do this dumb, risky play, going up an elevator while a Cyber Demon shoots at me. Pretty silly. Man. Two-tapping Cybers is really, really hard in Doom 64. Okay, now I'm going to consider to get the Soul Sphere or not. I take it. Because Doom 64 BFG, it's a little bit slower, so your timing is really messed up. And I don't really want to learn the Doom 64 timing, because then I'll get thrown off when I play the normal game. And I'm not going to be playing like a million map sets for Doom 64. Spooky caves. Spooky caves. Oh, I messed this up if I remember right. Oh, you know what else is nice? In the normal game, Pain Elementals are surprise. I don't... That was so dumb. So here I'm like, okay, we gotta run away. Yeah, Lost Souls are not completely cracked. They're actually surprisingly passive. Decino did in one of his latest videos how Lost Souls are rather passive. They don't attack very often. I was lucky there. Almost got completely lammoed. And Pain Elementals don't blow you up if their Lost Soul fails to spawn. Though I will say the graphics design for both is actually pretty good. I like how the Pain Elemental looks here, and I like how he looks in Doom 64. He really is the monster that the game revolves around. Like, he is the threatening monster. There are no Chain Gunners, no Revenants, no Archviles, so it's hard to make threatening stuff. Oh, let's see if I can pull this off. I want the one on the left to start shooting, and then I need to go to the right side of the pillar. before he stops shooting. That way, it'll shoot continuously, and I can have him hit the other spider demon. And I got it. Nice. Let's see if I do something really dumb here. What I realized in one of the later failed runs, you can't just use rockets in this arena. It's going to cost too many rockets, because the Archviles will keep reviving stuff. You need to kill the Archviles, or you're going to consume all of your ammo. It doesn't matter if you've not used your cells, you won't have anything left. So, stupidly, I don't bother finishing off the spider demons, and I just trigger the fight. And I don't actually get the instant BFG. Yeah, I beat this fight on my first time in blind run, and then I do it here. I barely survive, and I died so many times here in practice runs. I'm getting blown up by vials in all directions. And we didn't get him. So I've been hit by, I think, 3 zaps, and I have every Revenant missile in the world following me. But I kept to the strategy, use BFG in this room, because you gotta kill the Archviles, right? And might look like we're in dire straits, but we're doing okay. A lot of keys on this level. So now it's only one more fight, and then we are good to go. It really felt like a quest of a map, a long, oh, jeez, that was dumb. And I don't know why, but I go all the way to grab a Berserk. I don't know why. Because it doesn't matter if I'm saving health kits or something. There's no backtracking at this point, and even if there was, there's one more fight. Like, you wouldn't have a chance to backtrack. I guess I'm looking for cells, and I don't find any, which is alarming. Because the last fight, well, Doom 64 doesn't have Revenants, it doesn't have Archviles. So, you know what's going to be in the last room. Yeah, I'm just hoping I can find something. Oh, I took the Berserk because I wanted all the items. That's how you know I played this map for many times. I grabbed my stuff. What I'm trying to do is A, damage the Revenants, and B, get the Hell Knights away from the wall so I can go in the corner and vibe. It's a really slight change in how long the delay is, but it's very noticeable. Ah. I don't know how I survived that. I think I only got hit by one of them. But never fear. There are still 6 archviles left. I did a grab on those cells. It's an easy grab. You also don't need to do a grab. You can just lower the pillar, which I'm about to do. But I like having them in advance, so I don't need to mess with my movement. Yeah, if you have cells, this isn't too bad, but I'm also 1 hit away from death. And we are good to go. What a map. And what I don't know, a teaser to the next sequence of levels. Great level.